Hello everyone and welcome once again to the F1 Corner, the end of the 2020 year. I am recording this on December 30th. It is cold, it is snowing, and we are here to talk about Formula 1 once again. So, at the beginning of the season, I made some predictions about the season that we just had. And I thought it would be funny to look back at those and, just see which I got right, which I got wrong. You can find in the description the link to the original video of those predictions. Also, keep in mind that those were made before the whole COVID thing. So, those predictions were made in March between the pre-season testing in Barcelona and the Australian Grand Prix. So all of these written before the cancellation of the Australian Grand Prix, but I adapted some of those results to reflect the season that we had this year. So let's not lose any time and let's go. First prediction that I made for 2020, I said that at least 10 drivers would make it onto the podium. Now, sorry, a snowflake getting in my throat, seriously. 10 drivers on the podium. Now, seriously, I did not expect to get this one right. Yes, I was expecting the two Mercedes, the two Red Bull, the two Ferraris, maybe two other drivers, here and there during the season, a bit of luck. But we actually got 11 drivers standing on the podium in 2020 in a shortened season. That's what's even more impressive. So we got Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, of course, Max Verstappen, Esteban Ocon, Alex Albon, Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly, Daniel Ricciardo, and Lando Norris. 11 drivers on the podium. And it was refreshing to see. Let's admit it, to see those young, new talents on the podium, especially the one in Monza, where we had Gasly as a winner. It was pretty cool, and even the one in Sakir, the two Racing Point and Esteban Ocon, really, really nice. Second prediction: Williams will fight for 5th in the constructors. This one I got wrong, obviously. Williams finished 10th, not even scoring a single point this season. The closest they got, 11th place in Austria, Imola, and Mugello for Nicholas Latifi, and George Russell getting really close to score points for Williams in Imola, if not for a spin behind the safety car and finishing the race in the barrier. He was actually in 10th place at that time, so real shame. But yeah, Williams did not fight for 5th. Third prediction: 3 or more drivers will not be back on the grid in 2021. Well, we've got 4 who are not back: Kevin Magnussen, Romain Grosjean, Alex Albon, and Daniel Kvyat. These 4 drivers are out of the grid for next year. The 2 house driver, obviously. Alex Albon replaced by Sergio Perez, and Daniel Kvyat giving his seat to Yuki Tsunoda. Number 4, sorry about that, it's super windy out here. Number 4, Charles Leclerc wins the Drivers' Championship. Not even close, finishing 8th with the best result of a 2nd place in Austria, and also got a 3rd place in Hungary. So, too bad, but it was a good season overall for Leclerc, since with the car he had, he did have some great results. He was even running 4th in the championship at some point, so we gotta give him credit. He did an amazing job with the car that he had. Number 5, Mercedes finishes 3rd in the championship. Again, pretty far from the reality. Mercedes dominating the whole season, winning almost all races but 4, I believe, qualifying on pole on all races but two, sorry, with Lance Stroll getting pole in Turkey and Verstappen pole in Abu Dhabi. Number 6, Renault, not higher than 7th in the constructors. After the season they had last year, which was pretty unamazing. I was expecting worse for Renault, and obviously they proved me wrong. They were fighting for third right until the end of the season. They got three podiums, one in Sakir, one in Imola, and one at the Nürburgring. They finished 5th in the championship, but if they had had a better start to the season, there's no doubt that they would have been 3rd this year. Good job, Renault, overall, pretty happy. Number 7, 5 drivers are changing team. Another that I got wrong, we only got 4 drivers changing team. Sebastian Vettel, Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo, and Sergio Perez. 2 of those that we already knew before even the beginning of the season. The snow is picking up here, wow. Sebastian Vettel going to Racing Point, Sergio Perez going to Red Bull, Carlos Sainz moving to Ferrari, and Daniel Ricciardo moving to McLaren. Did I forget one? Who's going to McLaren? No, never mind. Yeah, Alonso's going to Renault. That's where I was lost. Okay, cool. Next, only one team gets penalties for engine change. Too bad, another that I got wrong. Racing Point, Haas, Williams, and McLaren. All these teams got a penalty for engine changes. I don't remember at which races, but it's more than one. That's enough to forget about it. Number 9, a test driver will race on a Sunday. And it's fine, I have some shielding from the wind here. A test driver racing on a Sunday. Yes, that happened. We got 2 of them. We got Jack Aitken replacing George Russell at Williams because Hamilton got COVID-19 and Russell moved to Mercedes for a weekend. And then Pietro Fittipaldi replaced Romain Grosjean at Haas after his horrific crash at the Bahrain Grand Prix. So actually 2 reserve drivers were on the starting grid on a Sunday. And you know, we can even give a shout out to Nico Hülkenberg, who was in 3 race weekend this year. And I'm facing snow. That's really a bad idea. But let's continue. Oh my god. Hülkenberg, yeah, 3 races, and congratulations to him. He did a pretty good job, even though he was not the one selected for the Red Bull seats. Let's continue so I can get out of this snow. Number 10, Albon gets his first win in Canada. Well, obviously there was no Canadian Grand Prix, so it was pretty tough to get a first win in Canada this season. But Canada was supposed to be the 9th race of the season. So let's substitute Canada with the actual 9th race, which was Mugello. And sadly, Albon did not get his first win in Mugello, but he did get his first podium, which, is still a pretty good result and not too far, so maybe half a point, I don't know. No, it was wrong, I get 0 here. Next, one driver at least out-qualify his teammate 100%. We got one absolute. Max Verstappen out-qualified Alex Albon 17-17. We can, George Russell, I don't want to, oh my god. I'm not sure I want to put George Russell in there for a simple reason that he did not do 17 races with Williams. He only did 16. So, even though he got 16 out of 16 against Nicholas Latifi, Russell was outqualified by Valtteri Bottas in Sakir, in Sakir. So in Bahrain, Sakir. Which race did Hamilton miss? Sakir? Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. It's cold. I'm confused here. So yeah, Russell did not outqualify Bottas. So overall for the season, I'm giving him 16-1. But Verstappen for sure. So it is another point for me. It's one I got right. What's next? One driver or more completes every single races. That I expected to get this one probably, but it did not happen. But we have 7 drivers who completed 16 out of 17, which is actually pretty good. Among those, Hamilton missed one for COVID. Daniel Ricciardo, DNF in Austria. Albon, Bottas, and Lando Norris, DNF at the Nürburgring. Kimi Raikkonen, DNF in Austria. And Kvyat, DNF in Great Britain. Next prediction, almost over. I'm freezing. One team gets 2 new drivers for 2021. And yeah, this one we got right. Haas is getting 2 new drivers next season in Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin, after getting rid of Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen. 2 rookie drivers coming to Formula 1 in the Haas team. They won't expect anything really from them. I think it's pretty clear that Haas is working toward 2022 when the new regulations comes in. So pretty sure they will be back on the grid again next year, and that they will start working on 2022 as soon as they can. Let me flip my paper here. Oh my God. Okay, I think I got this. I think. Next, one midfield driver in a clear fight for victory. Well, yeah, we obviously got more than one in there. Actually, some of them even won races. Pierre Gasly, Sergio Perez winning, respectively in Sakir and Monza. But other drivers were in the fight for a victory still. Lance Stroll, Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz all had their moments in various races where they were fighting for victory, but unfortunately did not get it. Almost over. Someone gets his first career pole position. Yes, we got one. Lance Stroll got his first pole in Turkey under the rain. Pretty impressive. I remember writing on my Facebook that I really did not expect that, and was pretty much stunned for the day. But pretty cool to see Lance Stroll, who gets criticized a lot, to finally get pole position in Formula 1. Only 4 left, so 2 races or more gets red flagged. I did not expect to get this one right, for the simple reason that, look, ice. For the reason that it's already rare to see a red flag in Formula 1. It's tough to get one race red flagged. This year we got freaking 3. One at Imola, 2 not Imola, Monza, sorry. 2 red flags in Tuscany, in Mugello, and 1 in Bahrain. So 3 races, 4 red flags, just astounding. I think we won't. After that, we had our share of red flags, and I think it's gonna be over for at least 5 years. No red flag for 5 years now. 1 very crazy races with less than 10 car finishing the race. did not happen. We had some very crazy races, including the Tuscan Grand Prix that I mentioned had 2 red flags. But overall, the fewest car finishing a race this year was 12, and it was there in Tuscany. One race, one in controversy. And what I mean controversy, here I was expecting something a bit like in 2019 when Vettel crossed the line first in Canada, but because of a penalty actually finished second. But there was not much race controversy this year. Yes, there was F1 controversy because there are always the DAS system. Oh, here I'm gonna shield myself from the wind and finish this like that. Whew. Yes, the DAS system from Mercedes was controversial, but nobody really complained. The pink Mercedes made a lot of ink printed this season, but overall everyone settled for the penalty that was given to Racing Point, $400,000 or euros, I'm not sure, and 15 points in the constructors, which ultimately did cost them third place in the championship. So, but now there are clear rules to avoid copies of cars, and I'm sure, the gray areas of the rules are made to be exploited in F1, and that's just how it works. And last one jump start penalty. At least there was no jump start penalty this season. We usually get about one a year, but no jump start penalty. And that was my last prediction. Out of all of those, I actually got 8 right, which is less than 50%. Not great, but I will do better next season. Hey, while I am getting blown in the snow, I want to... Oh, my earpiece is falling. I want to wish everyone in the F1 corner a happy new year. Take care, stay safe. Let's make all our effort to get rid of COVID-19, get vaccinated when it's available in your region. And I will see you again next year, which is only in 2 days from now. And pretty happy to see you, to talk to you again. And before I freeze to death in the park, I will get home. Remember to hit the like button, to subscribe, and thank you again for watching. This was the review of my 2020 prediction. Happy New Year, guys.